Hey guys, Darth Warwick here. Today I just wanted to do a video concerning the whole the whole controversy with the Grammys and the rock category, best rock category. Um, and basically just talk about the whole state of rock music in general at this point in time. Um, yeah, so there's this category in the Grammys, the best rock performance, and people are up in arms about Beyonce being nominated, as they should be, and Disturbed being nominated, which is, I don't know, I can see them being nominated. I despise Disturbed. I think they're a fucking terrible band, but I can see them being put into a rock category, as bland as they are. Um, and the other nominees are 21 Pilots, that Heathen song. Is that a rock song? Someone needs to tell me where rock is now, because it definitely changed at some point in time. And David Bowie is nominated. I think it's the title track off his last album, the one he recorded when he was dying. And Alabama Shakes is the other nominee. I could kind of see that too. It's more of a blues rock. You know, I'm not a big huge fan, but I could see it. But the Beyonce song, yeah, the head of the Grammys, I guess, forgot his name. He talked about it and saying how rock is a broad category, which I agree. There's lots of different kinds of rock, and it's kind of like he compared it to the pop category. It's a little less with me. I mean, pop is pop to me. Um, I guess there's pop. There's most of today's country is pop. Um, yeah, I guess they throw rap and stuff into there, but his reasoning for Beyonce being nominated in the rock category was that Jack White, who I am a huge fan of, everything that guy does, for the most part, as long as it's not with people like Beyonce. Um, yeah, Jack White is in this song, and it contains samples from Led Zeppelin. Um, yeah, is that all you have to do to get nominated in a rock category? So anyone who records a song and it's popular, all they gotta do is sample some rock band, and now it's a rock song. It's good to know. Um, yeah, so I guess, I don't know, thinking of somebody who sucks nowadays. Iggy Azalea, she's terrible. So she could like sample Black Sabbath, and all of a sudden it's a rock song, apparently. Yeah. It's horrible. Yeah, so people are upset about that, and I agree. And there's no way she should be in the same category, in a rock category. Um, but especially with people like David Bowie. None of the people that are nominated with David Bowie, I mean, it's subjective, I guess, but um, so I mean, another thing that bothers me about this is someone like Beyonce. I hate to tell you people, you people who are fans of this pop music, not all of them. I'm not. I shouldn't lump all of them into the same category. I'm pretty sure people like Lady Gaga write their own songs for the most part, but Beyonce does not write her songs. I think I heard that like her last album, Lemonade or whatever the fuck it's called, has like 50 songwriters on it. That's insane. How is that talented? Just because you can sing? Anybody can sing. I tell you, writing a song is a lot harder than singing. And yeah, so she doesn't write her own songs. I actually heard, I don't know if you've ever heard of Linda Perry. She's a songwriter. She writes songs for a lot of artists, and she's actually the singer of Four Non Blondes. They had a hit back in the 90s with What's Going On. You probably know it better as the He-Man song on YouTube. She said something once. She actually wrote the song Beautiful for Christina Aguilera. But she said something about how Beyonce will take a song and change like a word or a line in it just to receive writing credit, which is insane. And I'm just not a fan of Beyonce. And Beyonce shouldn't be nominated for any Grammys, let alone rock Grammys. Maybe in a category of talentless people who don't write their own songs and don't play anything. Yeah, she could win that category. But now moving on to Disturbed. Like I said before, I hate this band. I really hate this band. Some people, I'm into rock music a lot, and some people think I automatically assume I like this band. I don't know why. They're terrible. They're the blandest fucking shit in the world. Like, people hate on Nickelback. Some people who hate on Nickelback, who is also a fucking terrible band. People hate on Nickelback, but they like Disturbed, a lot of people. It's like, they're the same thing. They might not sound the same, but it's just the same kind of song recycled over and over again like Nickelback does. Disturbed does it too. And now they're nominated for a Grammy for covering a Simon and Garfunkel song. A fucking great Simon and Garfunkel song. Sound of Silence. Sorry for all the F-bombs in this video, but gee, this really bothers me. And it's a great song. I love that song. And they do a ridiculously stupid cover of it. And they're nominated for a Grammy. There are rock bands out there. Rock bands. Rock and roll, rock, whatever you want to call it. That write their own music and are creative. And are never nominated for anything. Like, listen to the Claypool Lennon Delirium album. One of the most creative albums I've heard in a while. And that won't be nominated. Why? Because it's not on the Billboard fucking top 200 fucking singles or whatever. It drives me nuts. But yeah, there's, that. What's this 21 Pilot song? It's not a rock song. Oh. David Bowie. I gotta give the singer of Disturbed credit. David Draymond. It's a funny story. I really hate Disturbed. I went to Ozfest 10 years ago to see System of a Down, not see Disturbed. See, System of a Down is creative. They're not bland. But, yeah, and I actually saw David Draymond walking around, because I was at a Six Flags place, and he was walking around the park, and me and my friends were yelling how much he sucked at him, and I kind of feel bad for that now, but because, he doesn't seem like that bad of a guy, but man, he's a bad singer. Wow. But, yeah, he said that he'd be good with Bowie winning this category, which he probably will because he died, which is a shitty way to get a Grammy. So I'm pretty damn sure if he didn't die, that he wouldn't even be nominated. And you can't tell me that's not fucking true, man. Yeah, rock music today is just... Is it? I don't know what it is anymore. For me, rock music just went off the cliff when Kurt Cobain killed himself or whatever happened, because everything up after that just was bland. It was already getting a little bland before that, but at least we had Nirvana, and we had Soundgarden, and we had Alice in Chains, and all those bands. But as with any other music genre that becomes popular, there's imitators that water it down. In the case of like Nirvana and stuff, there was Bush, and there was Silverchair, and there was Candlebox, and just a bunch of fucking crap. And That's like the last. Nirvana to me was like the last hurrah of rock. What rock is supposed to be. Fucking just noisy and not even just necessarily noisy, just anti-establishment, as dumb as that sounds. It's what rock and roll is, and not watered down bullshit for radio consumption. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Nickelback in the wake of Nirvana. Post-grunge. Nickelback and Creed and all that. There have been good rock bands since Nirvana. The White Stripes are amazing. The Vines did some really good stuff. I know a lot of people don't like them. I like some Jet stuff. A lot of people like them. Basically, it's Jack White and whatever he does outside of collaborating with Beyonce and stuff that really gets me as far as rock goes. As far as newer rock bands, I know Jack White's been doing it a long time, but when you compare it to, how long ago Nirvana was and stuff, rock just really needs a kick in the ass right now. A big kick in the ass. Like the Beatles did. Like Nirvana did. Like the Sex Pistols and the Clash. The whole punk thing in the mid to late 70s. What that did. We need that badly. Because rock music is going down the toilet right now. There used to be a hard rock category in the Grammys. Now there's not. And eventually there won't be a rock one. But let me make this perfectly clear. The Grammys do not matter. I mean, people are complaining about this, but the Grammys are just... It's just shit. I mean, Beck won Best Album a couple years ago, which shocked the hell out of me. And everyone's like, who's Beck? Who's Beck? I was like, oh, I don't know. He's only been making music for 20 years. Over 20 years. Plays a whole bunch of instruments. But then some people thought he didn't deserve it. Thought Beyonce deserved Best Album. With her 50 songwriters and her not playing anything. I don't know. I'm just really disappointed with rock music these days. Like, where's the energy? Where's the creativity? Just do something different. Something different. Just kick it in the ass. The Beatles did. I know people think the Beatles are the first boy band and all that stuff, but they wrote their own songs and they played their own instruments and they evolved. They changed their style like 3 to 4 times in about 7 years. No one's creative like that anymore. And Nirvana, I keep bringing up Nirvana, like one of my favorite bands. People now don't realize how important they were to a lot of people. To rock music. Because by that point, rock music had gotten bland. It always gets bland, and then another band, a different kind of band comes in and kicks it in the ass. And that's what Nirvana did. It had gotten bland with the 80s hair metal bands doing their rock ballads and the fucking bullshit. I don't think I've ever sworn as much in one video as I have in this. But yeah, it needs something. Rock music needs something. So all you kids out there and watching these, you're probably not watching this video, but if you happen to come across this video, like, people have the ability nowadays to record music whenever they want. And I know there's kids out there that like rock music, maybe not even kids, like 20s, that like rock music, like rock and roll, are tired of this bland bullshit. And, start a band. Record some music. You don't have to be the best guitar player in the world, the best singer in the world. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Just make something that sounds good, sounds different, that'll appeal. Doesn't even have to do what you want to do. Just do it. Because right now, radio, it just dictates what they want you to hear. Is really what it is. This payola in the 50s, I don't know if that still goes on, but man, There's just some stuff that will get on the radio and some that will not. Some stuff that gets promoted and some stuff that will not get promoted. But if you try hard enough and you succeed, they won't have a choice. That's what Jack White did. I mean, he was an anomaly. Who would have thought some old-fashioned... I mean, he's like my age. He's not like old. But some old-fashioned, as far as his style of music, guy who is really into the old blues and the old 60s music would just, you know, be successful in this day and age. It happens sometimes. It's a freak occurrence, and it can happen to you. Just keep trying. Don't let anybody tell you what to listen to. Don't let anybody tell you what to play. Play what you want to play. But if you're as disillusioned with rock music as I am today, give it a shot. I would give it a shot, but I'm probably too old for it now. Or maybe not. I don't know. Just, you know, all people care about is what the teenagers listen to right now. And it's basically been that way for a long time. But it's really bad now. It's so bad. Oh. Well, I guess I'm done rambling. I don't know. Just don't watch the Grammys. Don't watch the MTV Video Music Awards. Don't watch any of that bullshit because it doesn't matter. Don't watch The Voice. Don't watch any of that. Just pick up a guitar, go in your garage, plug it in, turn it up as loud as it goes, just play. Who cares? Doesn't matter if you can sing well. What is well anyway? You can do it. Don't let stupid people on these music shows tell you that you're not good. Who are they? I mean, think of all the people throughout music history that shouldn't have been popular, that wouldn't nowadays. People with, you know, different voices like Bob Dylan and Neil Young and even Kurt Cobain, Eddie Vedder, you know, John Lydon, the Ramones. These bands, they just started playing in a garage, and look what they're legends. They're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame now. Not that's a whole other discussion about how that thing is, but yeah, just rebel. As dumb as that sounds, rebel. You have a choice. Use your brain. You have a choice. Don't be a mindless drone that just listens to what you're told to listen to. Explore. There's a lot of music out there. A lot of amazing music that does not get heard. And what ends up happening is you end up with Beyonce possibly winning a rock Grammy. Her winning any Grammy at all is a travesty, but you know how it is. Alright, I'm done. I'm really done ranting this time. That's all I gotta say about it, I guess. Leave a comment if you agree with me, even if you don't agree with me. Give me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. I'll be around doing some more. Alright guys, have a great day. See ya.